Good morning and welcome to Divine Insights with Adeniyi Oneosun on Graduates 88.3 FM. I started another series last week on what failure is, how it's to be handled and defined for our much expected success to be achieved and manifest. I said, according to Pastor Sam Adeyemi, that failure is just an event and not a person. It is not a living being. It is not human. It is just a thing, something you try to work on but did not work out or come out perfect. And I said sometimes, maybe because of our personal curiosity, disobedience to godly instructions, not being professional enough, adamant to corrections, not yet time for manifestation of that thing, and which does not stop you from doing something else, irrespective of how it happens. It can also be as a result of you living a life without Jesus, which will only be full of crisis.
Background yẹn kó lọ sókè díẹ̀ so that I know you're not before yẹn máa ń dry tí máa ń tún recording ẹ̀ lọ.
Okay, let's go. Let me continue this morning by saying, it doesn't matter your record of failure or number of attempts you've made that yielded no results. What matters and that you should believe is that just an attempt is what you need to overwrite your past records of failures. For as many students listen to this program this morning, quitting or dropping out of school is not the solution to your problem. Stopping out is not the way out of your failures. Many people that graduated with good grades have once had one or two challenges while in school that should have overwhelmed them and stopped them. But just because they were able to identify it properly and not see themselves as that failure, but an attempt or event that doesn't work out, they were able to prevail over their giants, and today they are excelling in their various fields of studies, in their various fields. You just need to see your failure as maybe telling you to study more, and not just study, but understand yourself and your level of assimilation, how fast you are able to understand something, and not just comparing yourself with others that are different from you in nature. To as many businessmen and women out there struggling and that has been tagged as failures, I want you to know that many businesses or multinational companies we see today, if you ask them, will tell you how many times they've tried without getting their expected results before they eventually became established. I have seen a multinational company that ventured into another business but did not work out. They have to shut down the business totally, but they were not bothered because they've just gained another experience and learned to maintain their lane. One event did not work out, but another is working out for them. They do not see their failure as bad thing. Failure is just a small part of your much larger goals. Only those who dare to fail greatly can achieve greatly. John F. Kennedy. So many of us see failure as bad thing, and the moment it happens, we break down and begin to cry. The next thought of some will be to commit suicide, when Wendell Phillips says, and I quote, "What is defeat? Nothing but education." Have you thought about the lessons in your failures? Even if it is disobedience to God, it has taught you how not to be disobedient to God again. Think about the lessons. Failure is not to be lived with for life, as it is temporal. Handle your failure very well so it can lead to success for you. Failure is not part of God's creation and not here to live with us, but to teach us right. Failure teaches wise people right. There are several ideas in failure. Some of us are where we are today because we allow the event to define us. You allow people to use your situation to define you and thereby confine you to a spot and become a stigma. You stop to work on other things because one did not work. Sit down, examine your life, re-strategize, work on the lessons you learned from your failures, listen to instructions, and maintain your lane. Peter was created to be a fisher of men, but became a fisher of fishes. But his failure launches him back to his lane. Again, failure is not to live with you forever. It is temporal. If because you had an accident with a vehicle or in a vehicle won't stop you from boarding or riding another car or driving another car, because you just see it as an event to learn from, to be very more careful, or you see it as it has happened already and life must continue. Many of us have once had Okada accidents with so many wounds and injuries, which still does not stop us from taking bikes again. If that accident will not define you to begin to live with it for life, then why did you now allow other past events of your life to confine you to a spot? Do not allow failure to live in your life. Move on with your life. Your success may be in the 101 attempts you will make, and without you making the attempt, success may not surface. And it can still be likened to the tribulations in the world Jesus Christ spoke about in John 16:33. Why will you turn an event to your destiny? I spoke about not your destiny last month. Pick up yourself back and believe your endeavors will thrive. Multitasking is good, but maybe you are the one that has not identified who you are and where you belong. Just maybe you are the one not differentiating or comparing yourself with others and just mixing everything and everyone together, thinking they are for you. Unknown to you, those people you thought or thinking they are for you are the ones killing you, as it is in your failure you can know your true friends.
Lord, I am so grateful for all you have done.
Your failure might be telling you to pray for direction, or maybe God has given you instructions or directions, but you are the one that is just being adamant to obeying God, and you need to retrace your steps. Work on the areas of your failures that is right to adjust the other areas that is not right. Build on the little perfection in your failures. There is strength in your failure if well analyzed. Just like SWOT analysis in the business world, no matter how good or productive a business may be, if well analyzed, there will still be an area of weakness that needs to be worked on for more productivity. Ditto for our individual's life. No matter how bad or terrible you think your situation is, there is still something good, some good in it that can serve as your strength and an encouragement for you. Do not just consider the bad side alone. How about the little success in it? There is something in your failure that you can hold on to and that can forge you ahead into your success if you can analyze and divine it very well. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil. For you are with me, your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Psalms 23 verse 4. Do not fear your failure. I pray for you, God of comfort, will arise for you as God this week in the name of Jesus. Before I go on the program this morning, let me specially invite you to join me on the special program that will be coming up on Graduates 88.3 FM and live on Facebook at Adeniyi Oniosun, tagged A Night of Prayer, with the team, a new team, coming up on Wednesday, 12th of June, 2024, between the hour of 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. Do not miss it, as it is going to be a swell time with God. Join me next week, Monday, 8 a.m. on Graduates FM as we continue with this series. Remember, you can follow me on my social media accounts, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and subscribe to my YouTube channel at Adeniyi Oniosun for more on divine insights. Call or send WhatsApp message on 080 60 320895, 080 60 320895, 60 320895 to support the program to the glory of God. Or you have anything bothering your mind you may wish to share with me. Again, 080 60 320895 is the number to reach out to me. Again, do not let your failure confine you to a spot. Make that move now. It is well with you as go out this week once again. Bye.